Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video here on You Mad Bros and the final skill to 100 guide that we need to make, how to get archery to level 100 quickly. But without further ado, let's get right on with this guide. To start off, let's get the obvious out of the way. Get your hands on a good bow. If you are in the early game and don't have that many arrows, or you don't have access to a strong bow and arrow, I recommend going to any merchant that sells spells and buying the bound bow spell, since this gets more arrows every time you summon. Alternatively, if you have a high smithing level, you can create a much stronger bow like Daedric or Dragon. I will link my smithing to 100 guide in the description down below if you want to get smithing to 100 for free and extremely fast. Alternatively, if you have the anniversary edition of the game, you might be able to get your hands on the bound quiver spell to give yourself infinite arrows with your smithed bow for the best combination. This spell doesn't usually spawn in shops until you have around level 40 to 50 conjuration, and for whatever reason this actually appears on the powers page, not the conjuration page. Strangely, EXP in Skyrim is based off the base damage the bow does and not the increased damage after all the upgrades, so stuff like enchanting will not actually help to speed up your EXP gain because it just works. The second thing you will need is the Thief Stone. This gives you a flat 20% increase to your EXP. An optional third thing you can do is to sleep in a player-owned house. This will give you the well-rested bonus, which provides you an additional 10% EXP boost for 8 in-game hours. Now this will only shave a few minutes off, but it is alright to have if you're near a bed at the start of the tutorial. This will not work if the player has chosen to become a werewolf, because for whatever reason these cannot get a good night's sleep. And now for the actual method. There are two I recommend. The first and slowest one is if you've gotten far enough through the Dark Brotherhood questline, you should have Shadowmere. If you set the difficulty as high as it can go, then his health will be extremely hard to take down, so you can just stand and shoot him all the way to level 100. This should take a little over an hour depending how strong the bow is that you're using. But the by far quicker method is if you've gotten to the point in the campaign where you've met the Greybeards, then put the game on the highest difficulty and wait till one of them is doing their meditation. Sneak behind them and just keep unloading arrows while staying hidden. You should make periodic quick saves while doing this in case you get caught. Every time you wait an hour, the game will autosave and it will also replenish the health of the Greybeard. Two quick tips is you should get the quick shot perk when you hit level 70 archery. This will more or less make the last 30 levels of the skill go 30% faster. Or if you're using conjuration, then grab the mystic binding spell, which will give you increased damage to your bound bow. But yeah, that should about sum it up. In about an hour to 2 hours, you should have your archery to level 100. This is one of the more tedious skills to train, but this is just the kind of thing you can throw up on a second screen while you're watching a show or a film or just scrolling through YouTube, since all you have to do is just stand still and pretty much just spam the archery button. But I hope you found this video helpful. There is only one final video to go now in my Skill to 100 series, and that is a full compilation of all skills to 100, which should be coming out next Friday. As always, thank you all so much for watching. The support on the Skills to 100 series has been huge so far. But yes, I will see you all in the next and final video. But for now, peace. Thank you for watching.